If you have clicked on this video, you probably have heard this word before, metaverse. In this video, I'm going to give you an idea about the future of advertising in metaverse. Though nobody is completely sure about how will metaverse change our life, and that includes advertising. But based on what we know so far, we can speculate how it might look like. You might be wondering why and how will brands and businesses advertise in metaverse. Advertising budgets follow where the people go. Brands and advertisers will advertise in metaverse for the same reason they do it in the real world, which is to get attention, create brand awareness, and evoke emotions in people to buy their products or services. Simply put, brands advertise where the eyeballs and the ears are. Before TV became a common household thing, outdoor advertising was a big industry. We used to advertise on buildings, unipoles, sports stadiums, and wherever people will spend time or see. When people used to spend their time reading the newspaper, we used to advertise on newspapers. Then people started to listen to the radio and TV. We started advertising on radios and TV. Some companies took a step ahead and started advertising in malls, elevators, and even cars and buses. Next was social media. When people started spending time online and social media, then most of the advertising budgets started going there. Companies started to spend their advertising budgets on social media. And with the progress of social media platforms, people started following influencers and influencer marketing was born. In 2021, it was reported that $455 billion was spent on digital advertising alone. So basically, advertising budgets go where people spend their time. Experts say that people will prefer to spend more time in metaverse in future, whether it's for work or freedom to do what they want. With passing time, it will be hard to recognize the distinction between the real and the virtual life. Now, based on these predictions, we know that people will spend more time in metaverse, so brands will follow and advertise in metaverse. But this is where the things take an interesting turn, because advertising methods in metaverse will be very different and innovative. First of all, metaverse will be more beneficial for some brands and industries than others, which we will talk about later. First, let's talk about generic advertising in metaverse. Now, the first thing that comes into mind is within the metaverse, whether you see an ad on a digital screen or a billboard across the road, they'll both be digital. If you're looking at a magazine in metaverse, the ads will still be digital. Someone might ask, how does it matter? One of the reasons is that they can be customized for everyone. Let me give you an example. Now, if there is a billboard on the road, different people walking that street in metaverse will see a different ad on that billboard. And that will be based on their previous behavior. So it will be digitally controlled and customized. Now imagine a real estate broker advertising on a billboard can have a CTA of visit the property. Someone clicking on that ad actually visits the property and see and experience all in 3D as if they were walking within the property. Automotive brands can actually arrange a test drive within the metaverse like you're playing a game. Fashion brands like Levi's can sell digital products as well as real life products. You can buy a Levi's jacket for your avatar within the metaverse as well as you can order it to your real life address. You can even rent a jacket for a party in metaverse. So that will be an opportunity of digital art creators. But hold on, not only this, the way these brands will advertise will be different also. They can hire avatars of celebrities and models and make them walk on the street or go to a party wearing the latest Levi's outfit. Now, if you are walking a street and you see a familiar avatar of a celebrity, you will obviously observe them and they will be, for example, wearing Levi's jacket. So that's how these brands will be advertising. And everyone who sees that model on the street, the avatar will change based on who their favorite celebrity is. And suppose you are in a party and you see your favorite celebrity wearing an outfit. You can literally check the details of something they are wearing and order it right away. Imagine an institute teaching digital marketing courses can buy a billboard on a famous street. So all the people who walk that street and are interested in digital marketing, they can click and pay and join the virtual class where they can interact with other students and feel like an exact classroom. E-commerce and retail businesses can create virtual malls with virtual assistants where you can choose and buy products for real life as well. Imagine you have to do a grocery shopping and you are walking in virtual world through an LA where you actually see the products, check the details, and then add to the cart or order to your real life address. Now let's talk about the other aspect of advertising. Apart from buying, it's scary when you think about how powerful the advertising will be in metaverse in terms of the amount of data the companies will have about you. Brands and companies will have massive data, not only about our behavior on the internet, but how we react in different situations. Now, companies like Facebook, who will provide these platforms, will even have data about us, that what type of clothes are we interested in. If we were walking on a street and we saw somebody with an outfit, did we turn our head to see that outfit again? Now, tracking will be very powerful as well. Now, we can actually track that how many of the users saw ads in metaverse and how many of them actually walked in our store. And at the same time, brands can use advertising in metaverse to influence decisions in real life as well as metaverse. There will be companies who buy real estate in metaverse to sell for advertising spaces like in real life. As far as the companies with the existing client base, to map the data of their existing clientele to their digital ID or avatar ID, they might come up with different kind of offers, like buy a physical product like Nike shoes and you can claim the digital version free in the metaverse, so that they can kind of map your real life IDs with your metaverse IDs. Now, these companies can even track our friends, family, and a lot more details in our real life. Honestly, the future of advertising in metaverse or metaverse in general is very uncertain. There definitely will be technology, tracking, and advertising methods which we can't imagine now. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how long is it going to take for us to actually see what metaverse will look like? Now the answer to that is, to create a digital universe can take decades or even centuries for one or even all the big companies together. But they are repeating the game. The pattern is going to be similar again. It's us, you, me, who will create this digital universe. Content creators will create these entities in metaverse, whether it's buildings, whether it's art, whether it's games, or anything you see in metaverse. Now, obviously, content creators and artists will do to monetize their content. How? Think about this. Do you know Google almost doesn't create any content on YouTube? All the content on YouTube is created by users like you and me. 500 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute worldwide. That is 30,000 hours of video uploaded every hour. But what Google or YouTube has done is they have created or provided this platform where users create content and YouTube monetizes it. This is true for all companies which survive because of the content, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, or almost all social media platforms. The content on all these platforms is user-generated content, like videos, the images, and the articles we post. The same thing will happen to metaverse. These companies will provide a platform and environments to build upon. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.